Hey,
Hello.
how's everybody doing? Great to have you guys on here.
We
And
had
it's
th- we
Go
had
ahead.
three viewers during the intro, and I didn't know if me and you were two of them.
Here's Carol Garcia and Anne Marie Young.
Oh
They're
yeah.
coming in. So give them a minute. We can give them a
Oh
minute.
sure.
But, it would be really great to go ahead and get that get that battery out of that video recorder. That's for sure. It's just like
There's
crazy.
Miss Kimmy.
Kimmy Wells.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Kimmy. From the great state of Alabama.
Oh
I want to say, am I right, Kim? I think it's Alabama. I was in Ozark, Alabama for like almost a year before I went overseas. Yep, I was in Ozark, up by Fort Rucker, aviation.
mm.
Huey. Ugh. So as they keep on coming in, here comes Jamie Lee Keller.
Jamie Lynn.
I keep on calling her Jamie Lynn Keller. I apologize, Jamie. How many times have I called you that? Probably enough for you to throw rocks at me, probably. But there's a bunch
Man,
of
we might be lucking out tonight, Greg.
why.
All of our viewers so far that's posted any comments are a bunch of beautiful ladies.
Woo!
Man,
I get one or two more, and then we'll get in the nitty gritty. I know a lot of people are going out to the Dakotas this weekend,
oh,
and I know that we're heading out. We're heading down to Auburn, Illinois, and I tried to get a hold of Rob and Terry today just to go ahead and talk to them a little bit and find out because I was trying to get a hold of Mike too, Mike Couch, and see what his thoughts were on. I'll support him to the very end. As far as my show is concerned, and we can talk about them too on here, which is great too because they're all very positive people and people that have been around for quite some time and have done a great deal of service to the community, and they all had some great ideas, and Lost Limbs has been going on for quite some time, and this is the end of the road because Mike is sort of ill, and it's like it's time for
yeah.
him to quit the charity. So I don't know exactly. I haven't heard exactly the rest of the details on it, but I've been supporting them, and I support
If you
PKC too. Pardon me,
if you get a chance to talk to him, I was giggling about Jamie's post or comment.
Denise Pat.
Just call just call me Jamie. Uh, no, if you happen to talk to Mike, let him
Bernie, sir.
remind him I've been trying to wanting to get a
Right.
hold of him about that bowling record.
Well, I'll be seeing him this weekend. So down there at the Haunted R, which is Rob and Terry's, and that's what I was talking about originally. And I might as well start out by going ahead and mentioning, you know, where I'm going, and I'll be heading out tomorrow about noon, and we're going down there to the hotel and then getting over there and getting an idea if they need any help or anything, and then the day basically is Saturday, and Saturday night's the investigation, and it's great. And Jamie says my couch is such a good guy. I know Robin is still doing some events to keep the Lost Limbs going. Yeah, well, that's what this one will be. this weekend that we're going to it. We've been going to this for quite some time, and every year we get our tickets the same day we're there at the event because in one day they're all gone every year. So that's how good of an event time it is. And they put on Robin Terry and his wife put on a great show, and there's a lot of neat people that come there. I don't know who the speakers are this year, and I don't even know if you'd be able to get in the door because like I said, it's packed and all the tickets usually are sold. He may have some that are available, but it's quite a haul from here. So, and we live up by Antioch, so we're right off the Wisconsin border, and it's we go an hour down Oak Lawn, and then from Oak Lawn it takes us usually about 3.5 hours. So, and that's south of Springfield, Illinois. So, and it's a great time. I mean, it's just if you wanted to go ahead and be able to get involved in something like that, and I'm sure he's going to keep on going. And it's the same thing as like potographs over at Ashmore. We had great times there too. So, you know, and now we could go ahead and start talking about the other ones. So, you know, on my show, on the Shadow Hour, uh, we usually, and we don't bring it up at metaphysical yet, but we will. But we always talk about the charities and things that I believe in and I want to support. And it's Lost Limbs, it's PKC, Paranormal Kicks Cancer, and it's Potographs. So I don't know if you guys all, I think, know who these people are. They do an awesome job, and PKC is Chris Gaskowski and Alex Wilkinson, and they're two people from down in Florida that go around and just do fundraisers across the country for cancer research. And they're paranormal events, and they raise money for the charity, and they do an awesome job. I know them from Old South Pittsburgh in hospital down in Old South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. So that, and then My Couch, of course, with Robin Terry and Lost Limbs, and then Plotographs, which is Tim Miley. And if you ever had the opportunity to do an event with Tim Miley, it's always top shelf, just like all these other ones, where they bring in some of the best speakers around, and people that cover a lot of different subjects as far as the paranormal is concerned, and ITC and things that float my boat. So I don't know how they are with you, but you know, uh, they're great people. So what we want to do is start off with not only the prayer to St. Michael, but also go ahead and mention our intention tonight. And our intention's always to connect with spirit. And we'd like everybody that's here with us to go ahead and mention a few words and say, hey, we want to go ahead and communicate with spirit. And we're setting our intention to speak with spirit. So when you go ahead and you talk about that, and you talk about all the other things that happen in the realm of spirituality and communication, it's always important to protect yourself. So what we do is we start out basically with the prayer to Saint Michael for a little protection, and that Saint Michael the Archangel defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who wander through the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Now, on the individual basis, whatever you deem necessary to go ahead and cover yourself, that's great. I know a lot of people always go ahead and create the bubble of protection and white light, and that, and that's great. And whatever you need to do, whatever you would like to do, and if you don't know how to do it, just go ahead and uh, mention it in the comments here, and at the end of the show, we will walk you through it. But for right now, all you have to do is say a prayer, and we're on the money. Uh, I know Reggie's been a real busy man. I know I've been going goo, doing everything that I do too, and it's really unbelievable when you think about the extent of the time that we put into these kinds of things. And Reggie's been beating his butt silly doing what he's doing with all these videos and everything, and it's just unbelievable what he's been coming up with. And I didn't have a doubt in the world that he would, because he's an amazing person and he speaks well with spirit, and he respects the spirits, which is another important thing that everybody has to understand. And I'm sure that there's nobody in this room right now that doesn't treat him any less than Reggie and I do. And I love him to death, and I just think that you know it's what makes it's what makes us tick. And we can communicate as long as we treat them with respect. And we're in their realm, we're not in ours. So I think we have a few other names that came up here. Ernie Peck. Then we got Bill Walters from da 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 da
Ah,
Broadhead Manor,
right.
which is our great place, and that's where we're going to have Spirits of the Spring, April 22nd, was Shadow Hunters Paranormal. And we've had
And
some amazing times there, and we just had an amazing time like 2 weeks ago. And
and
I'm,
2 weeks,
go ahead,
2 weeks from now, I will be doing my end of the show live at Broadhead with Bill.
and with electric socks. Reggie's going to wear some electric socks, and he'll probably have a big muffler on, and you won't even recognize him because his head will be this big with the amount of stocking caps
And
on
Miss
top of
Miss
his head.
Car Miss Carly should be there too,
There you go.
and my wife Christy will be there.
Carly's, I don't know where Carly's at yet. I haven't seen her. Oh, she's working tonight, isn't she? I think so. But anyway, Joanne Stewart's here too. Hello, Joanne. Great to have you aboard. Probably missing something on that. So anyway, we covered pretty much everybody in the group that's here tonight. A lot of great people, like I said earlier.
Oh yeah.
And now, as long as we're through the protection, if you want to go ahead, and I'm going to hand it over to you. Do you got anything you want to tell the wonderful people?
Well, I love you all with all my heart, for
There you go.
sure. Uh,
That's all we needed
I'm
to hear.
always speechless.
Oh, come
Unless,
on, Reggie.
well, with people, I'm speechless. With spirit,
No, you don't have any
I,
problems at all, because
but but
these people are great people.
I was working all half the day on a video, uh, and then I just threw together another video like within like 15 minutes or so because I was going through some of my cemetery videos, and I got one I want to show everybody.
If it's St.
Uh,
Michael's, you got to remember, you don't want these people to find out where it's at.
oh, geez. Oh, it'll be all right.
It'll be in. You'll see people
The
selling
people.
tickets to get in. You know,
Ah,
he
yeah,
says Reggie's speechless,
yeah,
and we've
but
talked
that
to
was something great though, Bill. We were talking about the spirit. Eh. But so I threw this video together. I thought maybe you guys would be interested in kind of. This is not edited. It's just St. Michael's, that cemetery that I have a lot of my videos at, there's a lot of things that people haven't seen um, take place at the cemetery, and this is one of them. In 21, I went around and put ducks, little rubber ducks, on all the children's stones, and that I knew of there. And so I just kind of threw a short video together to kind of show you how I am when it comes to with spirit. And this is, in my opinion, the way where everybody should be.
Okay,
You know,
before we do that, I want to announce that Anthony, the Wraith Prince, is in the room.
Oh
Okay?
yeah.
I wanted to say it, and I hope I said it right. And if I didn't, I'll really
Just
be
don't
bad.
try to pronounce his last name, Greg. You'll be fine.
He's a great guy, and you think it, Savalos, and it's not. Savalos. Well, it's
Sub.
and
There's
he's
a
the
B
Wraith
in there, not a V.
Savalos. You see,
Yeah.
but that's awesome job. Okay, Anthony, love you.
But what I was saying is you go
Echo
with.
Echo Leaf says that your voice is muted. You guys all hear Reggie right now? I do.
Yeah, mine's not muted.
And that's from Echo Leaf.
He's watching from YouTube.
I wonder if there's a UFO over the top of YouTube right now and it's preventing those people from hearing.
Here, I'll
And then he
summon the
says,
UFO.
nope, he says YouTube. Ernie Pack says, I hear him. Denise says, I hear him.
Okay.
But I don't know if those guys are on YouTube tonight. He says that he can hear Greg. Is Greg here with you right now, Reggie?
Yeah, you. I don't know how
Thank
he's
you,
not
Echo.
hearing me. Yeah.
You always have the opportunity to go back to the page too, if you can, if it's bothering you at all. I don't know what it is.
I think it is. I think it's just I've got a light mic. I don't know if it's turned up enough or something.
A light mic. Then
Like
start screaming into it. Then
I'm just saying that. Uh-oh. Well, I just pushed the wrong button. Hold on a minute.
Oh no.
What am I doing? Hope I didn't mess something up. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Matt Barron's here. Hello, Matt. How are you today? Good to have you aboard.
Okay, you can still hear me?
Everybody, can you hear Reginald, Matt?
Yeah, I think everybody can.
Carol
Okay.
Garcia says yes. So
Well, I'm gonna put this video on. It's just like I said, it's an unedited video, but it'll kind of demonstrate what I try to do for the cemeteries, and I get like family to the spirit, and these they're not any of my blood relatives as a human or anything, but this is something I did for the kids in 2021. Got all kinds of ducks this year. I figured that they couldn't get damaged by the weather. So I'm gonna give Verna a duck. We're gonna give Verna this duck. How's that sound?
Radiation.
I want her to have one. Hopefully they don't blow this stuff away here.
take it easy, Matt.
Give Verna a duck. Is Verna spirit, is she there? This is Verna Moss. She was only 5 days old. It was the last child of Bill and Anna Moss of the cemetery. And she only lived to be 5 days old. I gave Verna a duck. I heard thank you.
I think it was falling off.
This is Carl, Emma, and Pauline Roeder. That's Wilma, the piano players,
Right.
and Albert Roeder's 3 kids. Emma and Pauline passed away on February 26, 1881, on the same day. They were 3 and 4. And Carl was 11, and he passed away like 5 days later.
The wind would just take it right off.
Hey, Phil.
Thank you.
These are cute little ducks. Trying to decide which ducks. You love them?
Like Santa Claus handing out all those ducks.
Oh, yeah. They liked it.
We give this one to Emma. This is for Emma. This one we give to Carl. Now I know he was 11 years old, but he's got to like a rubber duck. So, this is for you, Carl. You're welcome. And Pauline, we're going to give you a little duck that's like a bear. Is that okay?
Is that her?
Does it sound good? Trying to figure out where to put them though for you guys. I'm afraid they're just going to end up blowing away. I don't want them to. I don't want them to blow away. I don't want the... Well, it's got to be where they can see it though. I just hope those guys know in the yard and stuff can see it.
I see Chrissy's arm.
Yeah. Maybe I ought to give her a brighter one. Well, this one here, this one's in it.
What's this?
I'm putting it on the Emma side. Unless you want them all 3 here. Does it matter to you guys where we put them? I'm sure it doesn't. Just make it so they can all be seen. Okay. So, we got Carl, we got Pauline with this duck, and we've got Emma. An orange duck. Did you say orange duck? I got one of those too.
You can have it.
I did that for you guys. I love you guys. I hope this is okay with you, Albert and Wilma, for me giving them some ducks. All right. Albert, cook, I got something for you, buddy.
Who is this again?
This is Albert Cook.
Okay.
He was 2 years old.
I know you were only a year or two old. I'm going to give you a blue duck. Put it somewhere that's safe for you. Hopefully nobody will mess with it.
A blue duck.
I got
A
you
blue duck.
Yep.
You got an amazing stone. You like your blue duck? Thought I heard blue duck. There
I
you
got
go.
2 more kids on here.
Blue duck.
Blue duck. All right, Otto. I'm going to give you a duck. I'm going to give you a duck, too. I'm going to give everybody a duck. Okay? What do you think of this duck, Otto? What do you think of the orange duck? That's for you, buddy. I love you, Otto. Love you so much. Frederick, are you here with me right now?
Hey, Chrissy. George is here.
I got you a duck too. Okay?
This is Frederick Heike.
I remember last year your car was up here. You got really cool cars. Those are really cool. And now I got you a little duck. I love you, Frederick. Remember he said, I believe last year he said, it's amazing.
He just said it again.
Yeah.
Right after I said it.
I love you. It's just for you, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just thought I
That
threw
was
that
really
together
cool.
in like 30 minutes without editing it, and I thought you'd find it kind of
Yeah, it was
cool to
awesome.
watch.
Really
'Cause
awesome.
there's a lot of stuff that I've never shown on video, and that was one of them. When I go there, now I've got a video, and everyone that's here right now, George, Anthony, Chrissy, you guys are gonna really like this video, I think.
Welcome,
Last
Chrissy.
week, and Philip Wyatt is here.
Hey,
George,
Phil.
Echo Leaf, Ernie and Denise Pack, or Pock. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Pack. Carol Garcia, Joanne Stewart, Jamie Lynn Keller, Carol Garcia, Anne Marie,
See, it sounds better
Okay.
when you do it.
I feel like holding up one of those fake mirrors like on Romper Room, putting it around.
Oh, who is this?
Anyway, uh,
I see you.
so I'm getting ready to put on a video.
Sounds like you're putting on your pants.
Uh-oh. I thought I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sort of screwed that one up.
Oh.
But
Okay, so last week I played this video for everybody, and I'm gonna replay the video. And I had well, the video I'm going to show you is pertaining to this one, and I think you're really going to like it. I even caught my own voice coming through the ink box as I was talking on this video. That's why it took me so long. As soon as I could hear that, I was doing all the editing.
crazy.
Oh yeah. So here's the video
This is cool.
that I showed last week. I'm going to show it again, and this is centered around the new video that I have made for today. Okay, that is the video I played last week. As I was laying down, I turned on the white noise to where I couldn't hear it, and that came across like at the moment that I said, all right guys, come see me in my dreams, I'm going to lay down now. And that was a few years back there. Now I played that last week, and pardon my hesitation here, I'm clicking through files. While I was playing the video, I had the ink box on through speakers, and every show I have an EVP recorder going. So it through one mic, and then my voice is coming through another into the show. So the EVP recorder's picking up whatever's in the room, not what Greg's saying or anything else, not the videos playing or anything, just what's in the room, whether it be the white noise being on or whatever. So this was a bit difficult of a video to make, but what I did was I pasted in my editor the EVP or the EVP recorder file to the bottom of the video file,
Sure.
like in real time, basically, and my guides come alive. I mean, they just come alive. They're talking about Madeline spoke up and said that was her that sang, and Avia spoke, and Andrea spoke, and yeah, it's a pretty. This happened live during last week's show. Okay. Happened live, and here you go. I'm going to play the video right now. Hold on to your seats there, Greg.
I'm locked in.
This is pretty amazing,
Yep.
because as soon as that video's over, she said, I sang that, and there's conversation throughout the whole recording here. This is from last week. Now, I was going to show this. I happened to... It's probably fitting that I move this little video over. This is when I first started doing videos. I started running the white noise, the SB7, while I was asleep with cameras on me and stuff like that. And I said that I wanted him to come to me in my dreams, and I take note on this little clip that I'm about to show you. I didn't hear it. They said it over the white noise. I had the volume of it completely down, but I was recording it. And you will hear, you won't hear me in the video, or in this little clip, but I tell them, I said, okay, I'm going to lay down, guys. And pay close attention to this. I repeated it several times. You can hear me within the white noise. I want you to come see me. And then the sentences in my dreams, but I could only hear up to the point of me. Play close attention. I'm picked up in the ink box. I want you to come see me in my dreams. I want you to come see me. I want you to come see me. I want you to come see me. I want you to come see me in my dreams. And it was at a... Did you hear that, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I know cool. It was at that precise moment. I didn't have security cameras at the time or anything to prove it, but this happened on my recording, and you're going to hear Miss Madeline in the most beautiful voice saying, "Hey Reggie." She sings it in a sense. "Hey Reggie, come dream." Now this is them commenting on it. It might be kind of hard to hear, but maybe not.
Wow.
How cool is that? That was
Very
during
cool.
our show last week.
That's right there.
Yeah, they're commenting it
great.
all the way through. And again, they're talking through the ink box. All the sound from that video is in my headset. And so it kind of shows that when me and Greg are setting the intention, they can hear Greg too from here, you know, through the electronics. And there's no doubt in my mind that that's the way it works. But so what'd you think?
Well, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
They're commenting on their comments. I love it. Oh yeah. Yep.
That's the neatest part is, you know, that when we started to pull this together, talk about it, that it was the next step. And, you know, that's what we're trying to do with all the lives now is we're trying to collect material evidence that we get that pertains to them speaking to us as we're speaking to you people.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, that's the important part is because that brings more validation to what's going on.
Yep.
And you know, they're here with us, so you know, there's no doubt.
Yeah, what's so cool is that video, that audio was made 3 years ago, and last Thursday during that recording when she said "I try," she's singing it in the same pitch and everything when she said "I try."
You see that a lot of people in the audience don't realize that your couch where you sleep that you're charging like $75 to sit on a section of the couch for 2 hours. No, that's not. That was supposed to be funny.
Wait, what happened? I just missed it. I was reading the comments.
I says that you'd be able to, the couch you sleep on, you'd be able to charge like $75 for somebody to sit on the couch for like 2 hours. Ticket takers.
That's very cool, Carol. And I've actually, I've been trying to set the intentions on. This is a joke. This is funny. Setting the intentions on them saying my name through Zach Bagan's spirit box.
Hey, Reggie.
What?
Who's Reggie? Where'd he come from?
You'd be like, wait a minute. Aaron, was that you? Okay.
No.
I'm picking on him.
No.
Okay.
Aaron's a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them are. They're picked on too much, I think. But
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a museum. Do you? I sort of have a museum down here, but it's not anywhere remotely close to his haunted museum. So
I might someday. I don't
Sorry,
think
I'm
I'll have
late.
I won't have a haunted museum though.
Linda has to sit. Linda has to sit outside for 5 minutes because she's late tonight. No,
Uh-oh.
Linda, I'm just kidding. Glad to see you made it. It's always great to have you here.
I won't
I
have a
think-
haunted museum.
I think my jokes are really falling through tonight. I'm not kidding.
Oh. Christy wants to go to that haunted museum.
Oh, does she? Well, you're going to be
Yeah.
close, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but if it's really haunted by all the demonic stuff that Zach says it is, I don't want him to lose any business by me walking in there and clearing it out. I'll come in there with so much love that they'll all run out of his museum.
Joshua Dixon's in here. Chrissy says, great catch. I'm glad you're feeling better, Josh. That's for sure. I know what it's like. I got my whole entire neck is all screwed up. So, not a day passes, but it's okay. This sort of takes you out of it, for a little bit.
This is just a spur of the moment question to our viewers. Is there any of the videos that you guys have seen in the first 4 weeks that you would like to see again? I know that I'm not sure if Chrissy's stayed for a whole show yet. So there's probably some she hasn't seen. Is there anything at all that you guys would like to see again? You can just put it in your comments there. And I'll pop it up there.
Bad thing about it. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I apologize. I wasn't a little better prepared today. We kind of within 30 minutes of us coming on, we lost a family member today. A bearded dragon passed away, and she was just discovered, about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago. So.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have some new cemeteries coming up. Another one we've both been to, but we're going to do two other ones too. So.
Is there a video I should throw on that I've played before, Greg, before we start our live?
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, I know. That's the hard part, trying to remember.
I'll just throw a
Go to
couple
go
random ones on.
go to St. Pat's. You got St. Pat's up there when we were together.
Oh, sure. I'm
Let's
gonna just throw a random one on here, and then I'll go to the Riordan one.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you. I love you so much. We may get in the car here in a minute. I love you so much. At St. Michael's, who was it that said, "I don't know why, I'm just a fool"? Very beautiful lady's voice. It was you? I'll talk to you soon. You guys know where I live. Dorothy Windus? Dora Windus? Are you here? Is this your son, Stone Albert? Dora, was that you? And this today we discovered is Albert. Albert was 2 months old. It's Dorothea and Gottlieb's son that passed at 2 months old. You guys know where I live. Are you here? Is this your son, Stone Albert?
I never get tired of that video. Ever.
It really, really catches up with you and starts to make you really go ahead and get emotional.
Yeah.
You know, a lot more than I thought. But after listening to it for so many times, you know,
Yeah.
you did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
And it's
She
great.
was Albert was 2 months old
You know,
in that one, when that happened. They lost a lot of kids in that county.
well, there was so much tragedy with children during that time anyway. You know,
Oh, yeah.
different diseases and things like that that brought up. And it's not that we're trying to make everybody feel sad. The great part about this is we're bringing these people's voices back, and that's a marvelous thing. It sort of gives hope, and
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is all about. We could call it spirit work all day long, but in the long run, that's exactly what it is. It's hope. And we all have our favorites. We all had our favorites that were alive and have passed, and just like that. That's why we're going to go ahead and be doing more cemeteries, is because those are the people that we have access to,
Oh yeah.
and every one of them has a different story, like what Reggie's been doing with his research on this end of it. There's another cemetery right in town that pretty close to where I live that has a gentleman in there that happened to be one of the victims to John Wayne Gacy. And I was asked by a friend who was doing a project to see if I could locate this gentleman. And I'm not mentioning any names. I'm not saying anything like this. I'm not giving you a cemetery name either, because they had gone ahead and actually distributed these remains to quite a few cemeteries from Chicago. And the reason they did that is because they were afraid of people coming in and removing parts, digging them up, and that kind of thing. And that's something that should never have to happen. It's something that, like, for instance, not only the people or the people that have passed, but their monuments. And that is something that just hits me like a ton of bricks every time I go into a cemetery. And one of the biggest examples that we have around here is a cemetery that's called Bachelor's Grove, which was a very small cemetery on the sort of the south side of Chicago. And it's because of it not being attended to, and it was overgrown for so long that different people came in and started doing different ceremonies there, and sort of brought in some dark beings and things like that. And it it was all wrong until they went ahead and cleared it all out. And we go there. I've been there a few times, and good friend of mine, Chuck Williams, actually did a documentary on there that was called "1,000 Words." And we went there, and it was based on the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove, which was a picture that was captured. And this picture happens to show this woman in a white dress that's sitting on top of this base to a tombstone. And nobody was there. And when she captured it, it was like, what is this? And
Oh yeah.
I'll give credit to her the next show, because she's an amazing girl, and I know her, and I know her sister. But I'm not going to mention any names right now until I get it all right. I don't want to screw up any more names, for the show. But it was an amazing picture. It was mentioned as being one of the best pictures that was ever created of an apparition. And if you go to Bachelor's Grove and you look for the Madonna Bachelor's Grove, you'll be able to see the picture. And we don't have it here, but once again, the friend of mine that was he was recreating parts of it. And we did a full investigation there in the cemetery that night. And we had 3 different film crews that were on us. And this is I think it's like 7 years ago now. But anyway, the important part is that we tried to catch spirit that night, and to communicate. But a lot of the people that were there with us didn't have that same intention. And from the way I look at it, it's the fact that you have to go in there and you have to be like you're going over to their house, you know, if you go in and you have to be polite and you have to go ahead and act your act act yourself, above your normal way of acting. And
And
it,
the extraterrestrial world and the spiritual world are intertwined, and they actually call them homes and houses. Like if there's a family in one section of a cemetery, like when I walked into the Cook's area, they called it the Cook House, or the Cook Room.
okay.
When I walked into the Moss's area, they called it the Moss House. True story, and I got it on recording. And yeah, they actually separate it that way as far as human remains go
One of
in
my
a
one of
cemetery.
my one of my sisters from another mother is here tonight too, Kristen Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Kristen's in the room. Love her. What an amazing lady she is.
Oh yeah. You want me to replay the Riordan one?
Who says that?
All right. No,
Oh yeah, no,
you.
no, St. Pat's. Yeah, do St. Pat's again until we get.
It's
And we
it's just Mr.
apologize.
Riordan.
We
It's just Mr.
apologize.
Riordan.
Well, I called him Reardon, and then I was corrected. Now, what is that pronounced? How does that sound to you guys in the audience?
It's Riordan.
Reardon.
Riordan.
Hey, if you guys could give me your first or your last names. Riordan. Hi, how are you doing? Very nice to meet you.
Stand
See?
corrected.
Oh yeah, it's Riordan.
I remember when that happened. It was like, holy crap! I stand corrected. But that's what it's really about is our communication and them being able to not only go ahead and communicate with us, but also correct us if we mispronounce their names,
Oh yeah.
which is awesome when you really stop to think about it.
Oh yeah.
That tells you about the intelligence that they still have at this point, and they've been gone for quite a few years. And George went ahead and said, let's see, what did he says? He says, I've seen that photo. Yes, it's an awesome photo. And gosh, I'm almost right there with the name, but I gotta run. Good night, Bill. Take it easy. Have a good evening. Love you. And where was I? On the photo again. And George says, isn't there also an orb light that appears every night there too? Yeah, there's one that comes out of the woods that I've seen that is amazing. And they tried to debunk it and said it was a light off an automobile because one of the people I used to investigate with always tries to debunk those lights and kick them out because orbs are nothing more than dust particles. And I've already argued for so many years that I'm done arguing. I know how I feel, and everybody can feel exactly the way they want to. It's I've seen some amazing stuff. If you go onto Facebook, and I can't think of her name, I'll have that name for you too next show. But there's another amazing lady that's taken some amazing photographs, and they all happen to be of orbs in her backyard around her house. And I've seen the tubes before, and it's absolutely crazy when you see it. She puts in the music, so that makes it even
Oh,
crazier.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's and they're all shorts, and they're on You know how you'll have a post in the morning on Facebook or on your phone, and there you go from different ones, and they have so many pictures listed. And she does some amazing work. I should look her up.
All right, this right here, for some of you that might not have seen it yet, is an actual EVP recording. It was storming outside really bad, and that's where a lot of the noise is coming from. But Spirit says hello to our cat, and he hears it. Caught on security camera.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite a hello.
Okay, the lady that took the picture was Judy Huff, and I should know it by heart because she's a member of the same group I was, and she also was next door to us at one of the Chicago Ghost Cons, and we spent the whole weekend together. So it's an amazing story, and if you get the opportunity, look her up on Facebook and that. And if you have any questions, ask her. That's the way to solve any issues whatsoever, is going right to the source.
So,
Yeah,
Mr.
nobody.
Rick,
Go ahead.
oh, I was just going to ask, who do you feel like talking to tonight?
Wow.
I
I
didn't
would
mean to
go.
put you on the spot.
Let's
Unless
go.
you just
Let's go.
want
Let's
to
go. Let's go to a
light it
sport.
up.
Let's go. Let's go to. How
Light
about
it up.
Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders?
Teddy Roosevelt,
You know who he was?
the president, right?
Yep. Woo! Man,
You probably voted for him,
you
didn't
just.
you? I'm messing with you.
Oh boy! Yeah, you see what I got to put up with? I have a lot of witnesses here, Reggie. Yeah,
I thought you said,
I
I
wish I
thought you
did.
said sports.
Huh? Well,
I
how
thought you
about
said sports.
what's a good baseball player?
Well, I'll tell you what. I got a lot of his spirit in here, and I've never called on him before. Let me try.
Who is it?
Wow, Mickey Mantle.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, let's.
You want me to turn my box on too, or not?
You can if you want. I gotta look up something here. I'm gonna make sure that I get everything right. I've got all kinds of. I deal, for some of you that don't know, I deal in sports cards and from the 50s and 60s, and I collect a few things. This came in the mail yesterday. It's a 78 of I Love Mickey.
Oh no!
Yeah. Came out in 1957.
It's pretty wild.
This is one of the autographs.
Wow. George, and Dexter says you wanted Jackie Robinson. George also says I have a recording showing two orbs coming off of my stir pot when I switched the radio off. Real orb, not I believe you, George. You all set? You got it all together there, Reggie?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
We're counting on you, Reg.
I'm gonna go all in on this one, guys.
You ready? Tell me when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Document.
I think you know who it is, right? I have two for you.
Mickey here. Leo DeRocher was the one that was married to Marilyn Monroe, George.
Katie's.
Katie's here.
Calling on.
Greatest.
Wow. I like to call on Mickey Charles Mantle, born October 20th, 1931, passed away August 13th, 1995.
Mickey.
To get over the hump.
Mickey Charles Mantle, please.
Hey, I need a few ways to.
Is Mickey available? Hi. Mickey, if you're here, can you please say your first name for me?
Can be like just poster job.
Is Mickey Mantle available?
Mickey, if you're here, can you say hi, please?
Future.
Come in love and life and give you an alarm.
Mickey Mantle, born October 20th, 1931, passed away August 13th, 1995.
Low.
Is he available?
I did to pay.
Mickey, if you're here, can you tell me what team you played for?
New York? Did he say New York?
I'm not sure.
Filed. Yeah.
Point 5.
Channel, born October 20th, 1931. Passed away August 13th, 1995. And while we're at it, we not only want Mickey Mantle. Mickey, if you're here, stick around. I'm also calling on Jack Roosevelt Robinson. Jackie Robinson, born January 31st, 1919. Passed away October 24th, 1972.
Employee.
Let's reunite Mickey and Jackie. Get them both here.
Door.
Hello?
Jackie, you here?
You're Wisconsin.
Can you give me your first name? Hi.
With the hot.
You were with the Dodgers?
Them. Life saving.
Jackie here? If Mickey
How about
Mantle
playing
here,
another
can you say
game?
your first name, please?
This company.
Strand.
Talk about it.
What do you guys think about Field of Dreams?
Listen up.
What do you think about that? Have you had the opportunity to go play there yet? Beautiful field.
Morning.
Carol says you found him.
What message?
What message?
I'd like you to come and talk with us.
And work to fix.
Over the single game. One of the four
Women Americas.
Would you please come and let us know you're here?
Lifelong.
Say hi.
Is that Mickey talking?
Talk to you.
Talks to me? That's very cool. I'm not sure what he said, but I heard the word game in there.
Coupon. Even
Oh,
possible.
you're gonna have to go over both of us.
Hey Mickey, can you say your first name so I can verify it's you?
Amy.
D'Angelo.
Tires. Faster. Infection.
Shot. Envelope.
Who was shot?
From pen.
Yeah, I I heard you.
You want flash? An air.
Stop.
Who are we talking about now? Can you give me a first name?
One local. Come in.
You want to come in and say hi?
Can you give me his last name?
Orpheus.
3-1. Better.
For you.
A veteran?
Same. Number 1. Because today.
Fine.
George says he's in.
Donation. With net. The receiver mic.
Get
Fast off. They put that go. Next season.
How many years did you play, Mickey?
Heard my name twice.
Which is made of us. So one of the protection. We
If somebody's needing help, you don't have to protect me from them. Go ahead and bring him in.
this week, you know. Speak coming year.
Come on in. Come on in here.
over you. Number 1. Talk about Pizza Hut.
You okay, Ricky?
Who's needing help? Did you let him in?
Like family. The electric. One lunch.
I can't promise that I'm going to hear everything that as it's being said, but I will hear the recording, and I'll figure out who you are.
Carol says touchdown.
You're more than welcome to hang out with me all you want until I can get to the bottom of who you are. Okay?
One of you with
A willing participant.
Still love the game?
That's
Be wonderful to have you come in. Say hi to it.
Who are you trying to wake up? Whoever it is here that needs help, I'm more than willing to just, you can stay here with me.
sides. There's
Yeah,
I love you.
we do too.
incredible.
Heard you say incredible. I
They're
heard
both
that.
incredible ball players.
We're getting
I love you.
you. My son. He's in the war.
You were in the war? Which war?
Stereotype.
Did I hear the Korean War? In the military, right. Which war? I thought I heard Korean.
Take
Great.
lean faces. Lips.
So have you been to Field of Dreams
7
in Iowa?
today.
Jackie? Mickey?
I just heard the number 7.
Did you?
That's Manel's number.
Yeah. We got an old baseball book up here somewhere. From way back then.
Hold on one second.
Yellow. Chips.
Carol says 45.
And they're just
That's pretty cool.
You were close. 'Cause I called on Jackie too. He was number 42.
You didn't forget your number, did you? The only number you played with.
okay.
Now Josh, we're trying to pick up Mickey Mantle or Jackie Robinson.
But I'm always approached by people that are in need of help. And there's a military veteran that got shot
Right.
here on my end too.
He just brought up Greg, whatever it was.
You're more than welcome to hang out with me, sir.
I'm going to try a different thought. Okay, I'm going to sit down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. tonight.
So, if Mickey came forward, can you please say your first name?
Service.
Can you say Mantle?
Still sitting on it.
Hi.
Sir.
Mickey, if you're here, thank you for coming to see me. I'm one of your biggest fans.
Just it's the law.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, kid. You hear that?
Yeah.
Sit.
Kid again.
How are you doing?
All the
All good?
are awesome.
Hey, thank you. Sound like he just said you guys are awesome.
Yep. You want to come in and talk with us? We're here.
Yeah, Mickey, you're here, right?
Let's go.
Is that you calling me kid? I've got all kinds
For
of
what be
memorabilia of yours. You know, cards and whatnot.
Oh,
Bart?
I really
Hi,
appreciate
baby.
it if you came to see us. That's great. Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, and Harmon Killebrew. 68 of Mickey Mantle. I've even got a Life magazine with you on the cover.
Hate it.
You hate it? Why?
I was fat.
You were what?
Gary.
I really appreciate you coming to see us, Mickey. Thank you so much. Did Jack Roosevelt Robinson ever make it here? Jackie, if you're here, can you give me what your number was?
A group. Brothers read. And
Did somebody just say World War
something
One?
down. the idea. It's true.
So do you still want to play baseball? You know, Field of Dreams is a great spot. You could run into a bunch of old guys over there.
Tom Show.
Really be interesting to go back, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be a lot of fun?
Again? Roger.
Hi.
Come in and say hello to us.
Break. Now, you.
Anyone that came here to see us today, can you give me your last name? Your last name in human form.
You got the voice.
You were in the military? What branch?
That's said about. Leave. Anyway, I don't.
I'm going to try a different box, Reggie.
Looking forward.
Okay.
Protection.
What do we need protection from? I heard the word protection.
What is going?
What's the protection needed for?
Bring.
Who said what's the point? Can you repeat that, please?
I don't think either one of them plays second base. Hello? I just got a hello.
Okay. And Aaron Williamsport.
What was the reason for protection being needed? Who was here?
Because. Into him enough. As well. Your team drop. Just laugh at me.
Why would I want to laugh at you?
Can. Master. Work.
Who's here?
I'm going to go a minute or two blind to what Greg's doing. Why would I laugh at you?
I'm repeating.
You're a what?
Disaster.
You know?
I just want to say hello to whoever you are.
So who's here with us?
The right. The 5G.
It's one. Game day.
Wait. Fuck.
Going.
I was hearing you to my left. Hi. How are you?
Different.
Different?
The whole damn.
I love you.
Imagine you're that. Medicine.
You need medicine?
With
Shot.
You're not needing any medicine.
So is Mickey still with us?
I love you. Morphine?
Can you say hi?
Each.
life.
Yes.
Reggie R.
Dead.
What's your first name?
Best. Expect.
What's your first name? Can you repeat it? I thought I heard a Travis, a Pete, and a Pete.
Zinc coffee.
He's in a coffin. What do I have?
Things had
Who's
been
here? We're trying to go ahead and get a hold of Mickey Mantle or Jackie
Feel
Robinson.
responsible for what?
fingers. Evening. Things.
Things. And one of you said being caught. Did you get that?
Nope.
First today.
What's your name?
Okay, guys, here in a minute or two, I'm gonna shut this down. But I have it all recorded, so I will hear anything.
Baited.
I don't care if there's 10 or
You love
100
baseball?
folks here with me. Feel free to stay with me. Come see me in my dreams.
Yes. So you love baseball?
I have no problem with that.
Is
Okay?
this Reggie or Mickey? That's right, love.
Long as you now it's
Help. Help came through again.
My love comes without condition, guys.
Yes.
Can you say hi?
I need you especially. I want you to
Hey.
stick around. I'm not sure everything that you just said or what you've been saying, but you
Who's
got
here
a
with us?
quiet voice.
Do we have a name, please?
The music.
You're more than welcome to hang out with me. We'll get her figured out.
We'd like to hear your name.
Okay?
God, we love baseball.
How many are here with me right now? How many are here?
they do. Simple. Must.
I love you guys so much.
Love to hear you again.
Was it no?
Bike?
Because of their and I'm seeing one off partner.
Pups.
Evan,
Got it.
again. That sounds like him right there.
Operations.
So Mickey, are you here? You guys still love baseball? Yep.
XYZ. Cool.
17.
Still love to hit the ball?
72. 120.
Everyone
Keep them coming.
What was your favorite ballpark?
Never.
Get out.
Can you please say that
Bring
again?
them all in. Everyone you got. This is amazing. Did I just hear you say you're protesting?
Can you come through and tell us where you're at?
No. Wait.
No? So now that you're done playing baseball, what do you do?
What's your name, honey? The one with the soft voice. What's your name?
Philip.
Okay, Philip.
Super Bowl.
I'm going to shut down in 5, 4, 3,
I heard the name Philip.
2,
Justin.
1. Love you. Bye.
Dickerson.
Yeah.
Philip Dickerson.
Attention away from the
Radio app.
It's events.
One month. Daily.
sweet balance.
Followed her.
Oh, man.
And coming out of the
Just
it's in the
about life. She took. Radio. Here now.
We ought to shut her down, Reggie.
spots.
Product. What?
Well, there was I'll get off of here in just 1 second, but I heard the name Philip Dickerson.
Oh, really? It's a football player.
That passed away in a car accident in 2021. In a crash or something.
Yeah.
I heard both names.
Sure.
Philip, are you here? I actually heard the first and last name in real time. Well, Philip, and I also heard something about football before his name came up.
I heard football, too. That's what was weird about it, is we're dealing with some baseball people, and all of a sudden the football people come in. We got a whole potpourri of different people that are coming back and forth, which is pretty cool.
Well, hey, Philip, if you're here, you feel free to hang out with me. You know, my guides will tell you that I run this daily, and I'll be talking to you, okay?
It's been awesome.
Everyone that is here with me, no matter how many there are, you're welcome to hang out with me and talk to me.
We talk all night.
Okay? All right. Well, I'm going to shut this off for the moment, okay? But stick
So
around.
what? Knock my whole.
I love you. I love you all with all my heart, every one of you. Thank you for coming to see me.
Back.
I love you. And I'll talk to you soon.
Cut.
Very interesting. Very
There was,
interesting.
there was a veteran also.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Oh,
That was
man.
that was something else.
Hey, Miss
I
Christie. It smells like you're burning your hair up with that straight iron.
don't set your hair on fire. We'll have to call the paramedics.
Oh, man. Yeah, I thought it took me long to make these other videos. This one's going to be something else.
They're all. It's all relevant, and I'm sure that people understand that it takes a long time to do what we're doing, and before we sort of come to a conclusion, I want to go ahead and say, from our angels, guides, and texts to all entities who have come through tonight, please return to where you came. You're not allowed to stay. In love and light, we pray. Amen. So we sort of close the door, and that's what's really great about the fact that we're very thankful for everything you did tonight for us.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really amazing that a lot of these people have heard some remarkable things too tonight come through. And we'll try to come up with another show next week of comparable content. If
Yeah,
not,
thanks for watching us, Jack. And Joshua. And Carol. We got a lot of...
well, I like to hear some constructive criticism. I'm always looking for that. I understand and I agree with you, but sometimes it multiplies it magnifies the effect. Excuse me, not multiplies. And it's hard to decipher. I agree, and we will definitely go ahead and be looking at that closer. It's awesome, and we do smile. Reggie smiles more.
That's actually why it takes me so long to... it always takes me a long time to do the videos because of all the talking. But when me and Greg both have ours going...
You see, there's another reason behind that, Jack.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know.
I took a little too long tonight, but normally I would take half of that time just to go ahead and cover that territory because it's of the utmost importance. Because what's happening? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Explain it to him, Rob.
I was going to say tonight. I can promise you that when I had one ear out, I could hear somebody talk through mine and the same exact voice come through yours a split second later. So we had
it's very bizarre, absolutely bizarre when you stop to think about what's going on with it, and that's exactly what's happening. Greg sounds exhausted. Greg's had a full day today. A lot of stuff going on, and we're getting ready to go down to Auburn, like I said. So that'll be tomorrow about noon. So Can't wait to get on the road and get down and see all these great people that we know down there.
Yeah, if anyone of our viewers wants to message me on Facebook with, suggestions or anything, feel free to.
Me
Feel
too.
free to.
So that
Yep.
that gives you two people instead of one.
Oh
So if
yeah.
one of us gets a little bit too busy, you can always jump on and put it on the other one, and we're both on there.
And
And
we are at 7:59.
okay, are
We
you
got
playing?
Mr. Chris Carr and Kristen Johnson
Yeah, they're
has
coming
a
on
show
tonight.
coming on here in just a minute or two.
Bigfoot and the Bunny. Dark Horse
Tonight's
Paranormal.
tonight's Dark Horse Paranormal. Yep.
Going to be a great night. So if you guys get the opportunity, turn on in and be sure to watch their show, comment, say hi, and
And
we're
we
without
are
further ado. Are you going to play the monsters tonight too?
Nope, we're at 8 o'clock. I gotta get this done.
Okay, let's go.
I love you all with all my
Love
heart.
you all. Love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a good evening.